is up, YouTube? Welcome back, or welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to be unboxing the Hovsco Gtrs Evo E-bike. Huge shout out to Hovsco for sending out this bike. I really appreciate it. Let's get straight into this unboxing and review. Alright, here's the first look of what we got inside the box. A lot of protective foam. So, good packaging by Hovsco. Now let's get the rest of this bike built and unboxed. Big old battery, big 48-volt battery. Alright, first looks at the disassembled bike, and this thing looks insane. Alright, so what comes in the box is obviously the frame, one box, two boxes. The seat does not come installed. This is the first bike I've ever seen like that. Handlebars are off the bike, and of course the front tire. It also comes with this big 48-volt battery. So yeah, let's get back to assembling this thing. Alright, my apologies for that time lapse not focusing. That is my bad. But in that time, we got the front wheel on, handlebars, all that front stuff on. So now we're going to put the pedals, the swing arm, and the seat on, and we're pretty much done. As you guys can see, I got the subframe and the seat on. Now all we have to do is put little accessories on, and we're done with the bike. So now let's put these pedals on, and then we'll move on to the light, and we're done. Alright, the bike is fully built. This thing looks absolutely sick. Now, let's go set up the app that this bike comes with. Yes, this bike does have an app. It's pretty sick. Now, let's get rid of this box and let's get straight to it. Alright, got the box gone. Now, we're going to hop into this app. As you can see, got to hop into the app to fully unlock this to its full potential. So, let's hop into that app, fully unlock this thing. Alright, as you guys can see, we are in the Hovsco app. And you can see my bike right here, the Hovsco Gtrs Evo. Now let's unlock this thing. E-bike classes. Unlock 3. Boom, I agree. As you can see, the class 3 is unlocked. So now let's test it out on the bike. Alright, the bike should now be fully unlocked. So now let's see what the top speed is. As you can see, the bike is now fully unlocked with the top speed of 28 miles an hour. Now, I'm going to swap the brakes so this bike can be wheelieable. Alright, the bike is pretty much fully set up, but the tire pressure is low out of the box. So we're going to use this electric bike pump from Oxedo. Huge thanks to them for sending this out. So let's pump up these tires. If you guys can't tell on camera, this thing is tiny. This is literally like, it fits in my palm with the box pretty much. Very well packaged. Very good. Alright, so we have the Oxedo card right here. Go check them out. Little user manual. This is sick. A little dust bag. Some cords. This is all the different extensions it comes with. The charger. And, of course, the bike pump. This is what it looks like. Fits in my palm. Here, let me grab something to compare this to. Alright, this is my AirPods, and this is the bike pump. Look at the difference. Almost the same size. This thing is very portable. You can take this on any ride out, trail, anything you need, and it'll pump your tires up. Alright, so on the screen, we're going to choose the PSI. I personally put my e-bikes up to 20 PSI. You guys could do up to 30, I'm pretty sure. So we got 20. Now let's screw on this little nozzle to the bottom. And pump up these tires. That's crazy. It automatically stops once it hits the PSI you set it to. Now let's do the back. Got the tires all pumped up. Huge thanks to Oxedo for sending this out. Now let's get back to the video. Alright, so unfortunately, it is raining currently, and it is dark outside, so I cannot ride today. So we're going to head to the next day where it isn't raining and I can finally ride. Alright, YouTube, it finally stopped raining. So we got the Hovsco Gtrs right here. First official ride on it, so let's get straight into it. Alright, first official ride on the Hovsco Gtrs Evo. Let's turn this thing on. Battery is full. Let's just make sure in the app it is. Alright, so connect. Alright, 100%. Alright, let's ride this thing. I'm about to meet up with some of the homies, so let's get some music going and start this test ride. We're gonna go into the highest power mode first. So mode 5, here we go. Alright, so the first thing I noticed about this bike is the geometry. With the battery up on top, the bike feels really lightweight and nimble to move around. I also noticed the suspension is actually pretty good for non-adjustable suspension. Full suspension bike, by the way. Comes with hydraulic disc brakes, so pretty dialed brakes. Thumb throttle too. Let's warm up these brakes and see if it passes the wheelie test. I also noticed this bike is pretty quick. It gets up to its top speed pretty fast. Alright, I think this back brake's warmed up. Let's see if it can wheelie. Butter. This thing is nice. Very lightweight. Good geometry with the battery up here. I really like it. Alright, so a few things about this bike is it comes with a 48 volt 15 amp hour battery. This is selectable, so you can get up to 2 batteries, I believe, for even more range. Hovsco claims 65 miles with just this 15 amp hour battery and up to over 100 with their dual battery system. It has a 1500 watt peak motor, so that the top speed of, they claim 32, but I've only gotten it up to 28. But even then, that's more than enough power than you'll ever need on this kind of bike. Full suspension, hydraulic brakes for around, I think, $900 is what they're asking for this bike. Honestly, that is a very good price with all the things you're getting from this bike, and I say it is totally worth it. If you plan on purchasing this Gtrs Evo or any bike from their website, be sure to use code JP120 at checkout to save yourself some money. It also helps me out tremendously, so thank you to everyone that uses that code. A few other really nice touches that I like about this bike is that it comes with the app. That is actually sick. Where you can fully unlock the bike, tune your bike, do whatever you want. You can track your battery, your distance, all that stuff, which I think is pretty fire. Let's get a little peg wheelie. Yes, this comes with pegs. Butter. Little knee knocker. This thing is sick. Combos perfectly. Big old seat, even with the battery up here. Yeah, this thing is amazing. I'm actually gonna meet up some of my homies right now, so let's go see where they're at. Let's pull over to this gas station so I don't have to like text and ride. All right, I got the location of the homies. Let's go pull up. Yo, I am flying on this thing. Oh my gosh. Damn, In-N-Out smells so good right now. A little off-roading. Pops up like butter. This bike also comes with the Shimano 7-speed gearing system, as you can see in the rear. With this pedal assist kicks in really strong. So that's another thing I like about this bike. It get it to its top speed really fast. All about that, man. Turn my swag on. Look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, get money. Oh. I don't know about you guys or when this video goes up, but personally for me, we just got on Thanksgiving break, so we're gonna be riding a lot. I also want to apologize for only uploading once a month. That is terrible, and I just want to sincerely apologize to all you people for that are expecting me to post more often. I've been really busy with school, and I got finals coming up. But since it is Thanksgiving break and Christmas break in 3 weeks after we get off Thanksgiving break, I should be pumping up videos. I'm getting a new phone. I just ordered it yesterday, so expect some more high quality and more frequent uploads from me. And yeah, Eats this hill up like nothing. Bro, this shit is fucking huge. Yeah, 900 bucks.
Really?
Yeah. Bro, the brakes are low-key dialed. I'm not even gonna lie, I feel this shit.
Yo, those are my Xbox trigger shockers.
Let's pop this thing up. No problems with cop on this bike so far. This thing's nice. So we got a Ridstar, X1, X1, and Super. Yo, I'm like looking at the same bike right here. So we got like 3 bands, 900. Same thing pretty much. And rear suspension.
My kit comes to leave it in the ground. My dad ruined it because it was only $12.
What came with it?
Hmm?
What came with it?
Like everything. Your shit's pretty awesome.
As what I said at Target, my friend Nate over here has a Super 73 S2. This bike looks really similar. Battery up top, front forks, hydros, short seat. But that bike is $3,200. Correct me if I'm wrong, it might be more, it might be less. This bike, same size battery, front suspension and rear suspension, hydraulic disc brakes, app, for $900, so less than half of the price of his bike. Same top speed of 28 miles an hour. So honestly, I think this is a really good budget bike if you want to go off-roading, wheelies, all that kind of stuff. Good range. Nothing that bike can do that this bike can't, honestly. Especially right out of the box, no upgrades. This bike is really good. Oh my god, this looks beautiful. All right, while we're over here, might as well check out the jumps. As you heard earlier in the video, the jumps it's been raining, so these dirt jumps I heard got messed up, so from the rain. So let's go see. Damn. What? Ain't no way. Let's test this hill climb. I know it probably doesn't look steep on the GoPro, but in real life it's pretty steep. No pedaling. No problem. Let's check out. There's like a trail over here now. Alright, I think that concludes the video. As always, thank you so much for watching to the end. If you want to check out this bike and buy it for yourself, make sure to use code JP120 at the Hovsco checkout, and I'll see you guys in the next one.